if you look close, you can see that there's tens of thousands of blooms all over this lemon tree. But the general census rule, whatever, I don't know why, is that even if I left all these blooms, you only get a third. A third of the blooms will turn to fruit. Oh, I still have another lemon, and I wanted one. Okay, so there's new lemons, baby lemons over there. But this is gonna have lots of lemons for me, but certainly only about a third. Oh, it smells so good. This is my big peach tree. I know it doesn't look big, but when I say big, I mean like 100 peaches it gives me. So it gives me a really lot, and it gives me 2 seasons. And then these are just baby peach trees. Babies. I just got them last year as a little stalk. And look at the peach. So if you pick off all the little ones, the bigger ones will get bigger, and you never let a young tree have too much. This will be plums, and there is plums already all over it. Here's what a baby plum looks like. See that? And those are plums, and pretty soon, once it gets full of plums, I'll pick off all the little ones. So this does really good for me. And then here's another. Oh, this is a nectarine. I think I have 2 nectarine, a bunch of peach, 1 plum, a pear, a bunch of apples, and I got my first apple last year. I know it looks ugly right now, but it's just getting leaves because it's just spring. But this is the pomegranate. A couple of years ago, it gave me 1. Then every year it gets blooms, and then the blooms just fall off, or the little pomegranate falls off. So I don't know what its issue is. I tried fertilizing it. We're doing mulch. This is my first year for mulch. There's a lot of blueberry bushes here, and this one's alive, but it's not happy. And I left them all last summer, so I did lose a lot. But look how exciting is this. Blueberries. I have blueberries already. So I have some really good healthy plants. I'm sure the mulch is going to help them this year. So those 2 are really good for me also. Then there's a couple have died because I wasn't here to water them or anything, and I didn't have them mulched and stuff. I think I have more blueberries down here, not sure. Yeah, more here, and then blueberries all over this one here. And they're just young trees. I get them from Blue Star Nursery, Hawthorne. It's the best place to go. Now this usually doesn't give me a lot of blooms. Look at all the blooms, tons of blooms. This tree has had a lot of issues, so I always have to wash its leaves. It gets this black virus. It's gross, so I have to wash the leaves off. Anyways, it's so true, because this would get lots of blooms when I first planted it, and then it would only give me a couple. I think last year it gave me 3, and I think they call them blood oranges. They're like red inside, but this has more blooms than it's ever had, and I'm doing mulch this year, so fertilized mulch. And I washed off the leaves, and I hope I will get more oranges. This doesn't have any issues. This is a lemon tree and gives me at least 20 lemons, and it's still young. So yeah, I have blueberries. So crazy. Exciting. The azaleas are just starting, but give them a few days, maybe a week, and they'll be just this huge, mostly fuchsia color in front of the house, because they're just starting. And these are all azaleas. Small little garden here. The avocados, I hope will give me avocados this year. I have 1 trillion tomatoes, and this is only 1 plant. This plant is enormous, and it's being held up by everything. There's a sawhorse under there. There's a stake. Anyways, I hope they turn red so I can have them. And I just got a variety. I got some radishes out of here and stuff, and looks like I'm gonna have some kind of squash or something. Who knows what I have in here? I don't garden the way you're supposed to garden. I just throw seeds. Now, I don't know, this might be the same thing. I have no idea. I think it's spinach or lettuce. I can't remember on some of these bins. But mostly I just dig up the ground and plant whatever I can plant. And then if I recognize it, like lettuce or something, whatever, then I'll pick it and eat it. So this is just starting. That's a flower there. But these are just starting. And it's just a variety. And there's a whole bunch more planted all the way around it, as you can see. Those are all vegetables. I'm just not sure. It could be spinach or lettuce or something. Broccoli. Might be small at the moment, but this is always a great garden because it's not burnt by the sun. Florida sun is ridiculous, and you can't grow anything here unless it's partly shaded. So I bought a whole bunch of shade tarp, but this cassia tree shades this, and there'll be a whole bunch more stuff coming up. And I did the mulch thing, so hopefully I could just leave it and it'll produce all summer, and the rain will just water it.